People have called you smart before. You might have wondered if you could, in fact, be a genius. There are many different types of intelligence, but the IQ test is usually the one standard that is used to determine genius. The standard for intelligence quotient test is the Stanford Binet Intelligence Scale, or what is referred to as an IQ test. Generally, an IQ of over 140 is considered genius level. The Mensa International Society for Genius accepts the top 2% of a standard intelligence test. Perhaps you wonder at your own types of intelligence and the various ways that you could be a genius. We here at Come Along have put together our list of the 5 signs you might actually be a genius. If you notice these signs, you might actually be one of these types of genius. Let's start the ride. 1. Creativity is your middle name. Early training in music for children resulted in greater brain development by adding more connections than in those children who did not have musical training. Another sign that you might be a genius is if you have artistic abilities. Being able to translate an idea into a masterpiece that can be appreciated by others is nothing short of genius. 2. They like sex but are picky about partners. Men who had higher intelligence tended to have fewer sexual partners than those who had more hookups. The number of sexual partners for those who enrolled at the top universities has also been found to be lower than those of students at less prestigious universities. But these geniuses also spent more on sex toys than students at the less intellectual colleges. People with higher IQ also tend to be monogamous and also have fewer children or no children. 3. You aren't like everybody else. Geniuses sometimes don't fit in with the rest of the crowd. They see the world a little differently than us and often have a quirky sense of style. A genius may have a weird hobby, like being a ham radio operator or collecting insects. Often they are ridiculed by others for their unusual ideas. From theories of gravity to theories of extraterrestrial DNA, the public is just not ready for the radical idea of these geniuses, and they are shunned. 4. Physical features. Oddly enough, some physical characteristics make a difference when it comes to your intelligence. People who have blue eyes, are skinny, tall, and/or left-handed all tend to be smarter than those who are not. Blue-eyed people do better at school, strategic thinking, and tasks that they can go at their own pace on. Left-handed people have the advantage of being able to access part of their brain that most of us struggle with. They have better vocabulary and solve problems better than right-handed people. Taller children outperformed better on cognitive tests, and people with a BMI, body mass index, under 20 do better on vocabulary tests than people who weigh more. 5. Listen and learn. Another sign that you might be a genius is if you're a good listener. People who are geniuses are excellent learners, and in order to absorb as much information as they can, they listen intently to any source of information. The ability to rapidly learn is part of what makes the biggest difference between geniuses and everybody else. We are, for the most part, born with relatively similar brains. Since we are only using a small percentage of them at any given time, being able to capitalize on the power of your brain can help make you a genius. Let us know what you think in the comments section down below, and we'll pin our favorite to the top. Don't forget to give us a like if you enjoyed this video. We have a ton of more interesting videos on Come Along, so make sure to hit the red subscribe button and come along and join us for the ride. Also, hit the notifications button if you haven't already, to get notified almost every single day with our newer videos. Thank you so much for watching.